Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome to Wrigley Josh 1. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button in this video, and if you're new, subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure to check out Alex's video, aka Gary the Editor. He made a video where he reviews 3 animated movies, and he'll be coming out with a full movie review very soon. Click the links down below to check out all of the projects that I'm a part of, which are all on YouTube, and don't forget to check out the podcast Space Adventure, Nova Fleet 86. Hope you guys enjoy! So, this is a video that my friend, Gary the Editor here, wanted me to do. Truthfully, I never intended on making this, nor did I ever plan on watching this, but he persisted. So, here I am, talking about, Tom and Jerry in New York. When I first heard of this, I was shocked, to say the least. I wasn't expecting that we were gonna get yet another Tom and Jerry series. It's kind of fascinating how many Tom and Jerry series we've gotten over the years, and we're gonna be getting another one very soon on Cartoonito. You already know how I feel about the Tom and Jerry movie that came out earlier this year. I was not a fan. So, I'm guessing that this new series, Tom and Jerry in New York, is kind of based on the movie, or it's considered a sequel to the movie or something? Either way, this show is basically what you expect it to be. It's Tom and Jerry in New York. That's literally it. And if you're also wondering, I am not a fan of this either. Well, thank you guys so very much for watching this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you later, and goodbye. Alright, I guess I'll elaborate as to why I'm not really a fan of this show. Before I continue though, I would like to point out a couple of things. One, I know that the show is made for kids, so I don't want anybody saying that and telling me that in the comments. Believe me, I know. 2, if anyone personally likes the show, that's totally fine. I mean, I'm not one to judge or tell anyone that they're wrong for liking this show that I don't like or whatever. That's just not who I am. This is just me stating my opinions on what the show is. So the show is streaming on HBO Max, and so far it only has about 7 episodes up. When I say 7 episodes, I mean each one has 4 shorts in it, all around 5 minutes long. It makes for each episode to be around, roughly 21 minutes. I only saw about 1.5 as I felt that was enough for me to see, plus I couldn't really watch anymore. To me, this is just, it's not good. I certainly have my gripes with it. First of all, and I'm sure I already have the answer to this, but why couldn't we get a series of shorts that were similar to the new Looney Tunes cartoons? Those were so great. Not only that, but we already have 2 shorts of Tom and Jerry that's in that format. They came out around the time the movie came out on HBO Max, but I think it also had to do with celebrating an anniversary with the franchise as well. I personally enjoyed these 2 shorts because compared to almost every other piece of media we've gotten from Tom and Jerry recently, these were honestly a breath of fresh air. The animation was able to capture the old-timey feeling of the original shorts pretty well, plus also being able to do the slapstick correctly. Tom and Jerry are all about slapstick. That's the main reason why anyone really watches the cartoons and why we love them so much. I just really wish they stuck with the animation of those 2 shorts in this new series, but no, they actually returned to the previous animation that they used in the Tom and Jerry show. I get why they did that, because I'm pretty sure that this style was way cheaper to work with compared to what those shorts were. However, the main issue here is that this style of animation isn't really for Tom and Jerry. It doesn't have the same quickness or the weight that's required to make the slapstick work. Now, when it comes to the soundtrack of the show, it also doesn't really work well either. It just sounds odd and feels very out of place as well. It just doesn't really meld all that well together. The only thing that's really worse than that is the lack of sound effects sometimes. Yeah, that's something I've actually noticed with the show. There are some times where there should be a heavy impact from, say, Tom getting hit by a car or running into a manhole, and there's literally not much of an impactful sound effect in some of those moments. Did the editors just forget, or what? I know some people are probably gonna say I'm nitpicking here, but these are just things that I've noticed while watching it. Also, another thing that I've noticed, the overuse of some of the archive recordings of Tom's screams, gasps, and just the reactions in general. I'm not really sure why they're deciding to use these. I mean, I know how iconic and hilarious and famous these screams are from the original, but just because you use them in the newer cartoons doesn't mean the cartoons are gonna be funnier as a result. As someone who is a fan of the original shorts, I do wish that we could have just gotten something better for Tom and Jerry. That, or just let the franchise live through the older cartoons. Those are always going to be the best of Tom and Jerry, no matter what. It surprises me that we continue to make more shows and movies based on this silent duo, considering that all they really do is outwit each other on numerous occasions, with Tom practically losing most of the time. There's not really much that can be accomplished here nowadays. At least I don't think there is. Now, that's not to say that this show has no reason to exist. There's gonna be people, mainly kids, who are gonna find enjoyment in the show. If the show makes the kids happy, then, well, it's doing its job. As much as I didn't enjoy it, I can't really say it's the worst thing out there. I just wish that when it comes to the show that it gotten the new Looney Tunes treatment. It would have been new, but also a way better show in general. Hopefully in the future, if we continue getting Tom and Jerry spin-offs, that could possibly become a reality. Now, if you guys have seen the new Tom and Jerry show on HBO Max, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and hit the bell to be notified on my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, you're hearing it from a regular bunny in a regular world. See you next time.
Baby.